Yeah. Get that back over here. Okay, let's continue. I don't even know how much long is left. This could be like fucking 20 minutes. Who knows? I do not know how long this demo is. Wait, load. Wait. All right, recap. Shit, it's been a minute. I think I forgot most of it. We're in a world currently going through race wars of humans not feeling that they're getting a fair shake of things in Dino Land. And the dinosaurs passed a law saying they pretty much passed fucking segregation laws that strip humans of opportunity, claiming that it's for our benefit. We have two love interests that we've met so far. One is Liz, I want to say her name is. I think Liz. Alex, Liz, one of those. I've already forgotten. But local bartender friend that we met at a college party or some shit. I forget the details. And then Diane, who's a high school love interest that disappeared into the military and came back under mysterious circumstances. And we've learned that the local politician doing shady shit is Liz's sister. Yeah. And we're unemployed, struggling to find work. And we met up with Diane after 8 years, I want to think they said, since they've last seen each other. And we're on a date, but not a date type situation. So I think that's the gist of it all. No, wait, back. Yeah. Shouldn't you be the one wearing this? Don't be silly, I'll be fine without it. Yep, put the helmet on, damn it. Besides, your first time on a motorcycle, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Don't worry about me and get on. I put on the helmet and sit behind her, looking closer. There's nothing to hold on to. Don't be shy, hold on tight. Okay. My hands rest on her sides while her tail wraps around my waist, keeping me firmly in place on the seat. It doesn't take too long before she accelerates, speeding through the streets at what's probably several kilometers above the speed limit. Even so, her grip makes it impossible for me to fall. I watch as we leave several buildings behind. I've never been this far before, except for that school field trip. Maybe it's the fresh air or the company, but somehow it feels good to finally do something different for once. A few minutes later, Diane stops the motorcycle near a beach. The place is practically surrounded by large mountains. Continuing with the bike would be difficult. We both get off, and she walks ahead as we make our way through the rocks. I take off my shoes, feeling the warm sand under my feet. About 5 minutes later, we arrive at what looks like a rather worn-down cabin beside the rocks. She finally stops, allowing me to stand beside her. This is what you wanted to show me? Mm-hmm. This used to be a place I visited when I was a kid. It's been a long time. I'm surprised it's still more or less standing. I expect it to have collapsed by now. Come on, let's take a closer look. We both walk toward the entrance, the old wood creaking beneath our feet. The inside is even more ruined than the outside, with broken furniture and wooden planks scattered around. At a glance, the place could collapse at any moment. Even so, she walks through it like it's nothing. We go up the stairs until we reach one of the rooms that isn't as damaged as the rest of the cabin. You want to know why I distanced myself back then, right? Well, I'm finally ready to talk about it. Oh shit, is this dilapidated shack hers? It has to do with my family. Damn, Dad's fucking a unit. The reason I kept myself isolated from everyone was because of them, and the weight that comes with carrying the name. The Blackwood family is one of the most influential in the city, but it's not known for good things. It's known for being a ruthless and bloodthirsty clan, every single one of its members. My father was the leader. From the very beginning, he didn't like the way the clan handled its affairs. But there wasn't much he could do. That was until it was finally his turn to lead. He knew that trying to change the already established customs would be difficult. But the moment I was born, he made sure I didn't grow up in a violent environment, even if it put him at odds with the other members. Even though he was a peaceful man, no one dared mess with him. He was a good person and a good father. I don't have a single bad memory of him. My mother, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. She and my father worked together mostly because of an alliance between clans. She was a Voss. Her clan had been in conflict with my dad's for a long time, so the leader back then, my grandmother, decided they would marry. Grandfather, damn it. She wasn't the kind of mother who was present. She never complained about it, but she always kept her distance, even after having me. I was supposed to inherit my father's empire someday, but I didn't want that. I didn't like being that kind of person. Dad understood. He even supported me when I told him I wanted to go to school like everyone else. Everything was going well until one day I can hear her voice break as she tries to finish his sentence. Her hands tremble at the same time. I don't need to hear more to connect the dots. Even so, I take her hand in mine to let her know she's not alone. She calms down a bit after a few seconds, taking a deep breath. He died. Because of me. He was ambushed because he had to come after me, and her grip on my hand tightened noticeably. It's clear this is hard for her, and reliving it isn't helping. Jesus Christ, this story is everywhere. We got goddamn were monsters, fucking homunculi, fucking government conspiracy, crazy cults. Our love interest is the bodyguard of a corrupt politician who was once the daughter of what seems to be Dino fucking Mafia. This is everywhere. Her grip on my hand tightens. No, yep. I should say something. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to. No, don't worry. You deserve to know the truth. Bitch, you're making me a loose end, and I don't want that. She takes another deep breath and continues. When he died, everyone expected to finally start learning the custom so I could take over. I was 16 at the time. I had just started my first year of high school. My mother was the most insistent. If our relationship was already complicated before that, with Dad at least it was easier. He acted as a mediator between us. Mom probably saw the opportunity and hated the family to begin with because it was a forced marriage. And then when Dad died, it was, well, I can manipulate my daughter into ruling the clan and the benefit of the Voss family instead of the Blackwoods. Possibly. I don't know. They definitely gave me a shit options of fucking love interests. I either have to date the bartender whose sister's the crazy politician, or I get to date the goddamn mafia boss's daughter, who's the bodyguard of the corrupt politician. If our relationship was already... Yep. After he was gone, she wanted me to drop out and dedicate myself entirely to the family business. I refused. I wasn't going to let her take me away from the only normal thing I had in my life. See, this is gonna make it even more complicated because we get in a goddamn love interest with Diane. And Mom finds out, and Mom's still on her fucking, you need to take up the family reins bullshit. I'm even more of a loose end and a fucking roadblock to what she wants. Diane, you're gonna be a lot of goddamn drama. But she didn't just leave it at that. Before I could keep a low profile at school, I didn't use my... I could keep a low profile at school, and I didn't use my real identity. She made sure everyone around me found out. You can imagine what happened after that. It's not like I had real friends back then, but most people learned my real last name. I could see them pulling away. They avoided talking to me, even the teachers kept their distance. My mother made sure I carried the weight of what it means to be part of the family, even when I tried to live a normal life. Over time, I got used to keeping to myself. If my mother wanted me to give in, then I wasn't going to do it easily. Even if others had the wrong idea about me. Years passed. I was already in my final year of school. That's when you showed up. Unlike everyone else, no matter how many times I tried to distance myself, you talked to me like I was a normal person. Back then, I couldn't even remember the last time I had a conversation like that. As the weeks went by, and the more I got to know you, I started to notice that I wanted to spend more time with you. But at the same time, I was afraid of you learning more about me. That's why I avoided talking about my family. I was scared that if I did, I'd end up losing the only friend I had. I never knew if you noticed or not. I was just happy to spend the day with you. I knew that once school ended, I'd have to take over my father's position. I was worried that sooner or later, they'd come after you just for being close to me. So I cut all ties with you. The only place she couldn't use her influence was the army, and at the same time I could learn whatever I needed to protect you. Back then, I wasn't strong enough to stand up to her. Now, I won't let her keep interfering. I know I should have told you, but I was afraid you'd see me differently. Even now, I don't know what you'll say about all this, but I don't want to keep anything from you. You really matter to me, and I'll understand if... Hey, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I know how hard it is for you to talk about this, and I appreciate that you did it for me. It must have been really hard going through all that alone. You matter to me too. If you had told me back then, I wouldn't have walked away. Neither your mother nor your family could come from... Neither your mother nor the family you come from gets to define who you are, and I'm sorry about your father. From what you told me more than anyone, he wanted you to live your own life, away from the void he left behind. You said you used to come here often with him? Yeah, it's one of the few things I have left of him. I remember telling him I wanted to build a simple treehouse in the backyard. He must have misunderstood, because instead he bought this beach and started building this cabin. He could have just hired someone else to do it, but he said he wanted to build it with his own hands. I started helping him. I was 8 back then. I couldn't do much besides handing him things. But he seemed happy just spending time together. I think after about a month we finished it. You should have seen it back then. It was nothing like this. Whenever my dad had time, we used to come here, even when he was tired. I used to bury him in the sand. It was fun watching him wake up after that. Or he'd just sit and watch the sunset. I know they sound like such simple things, but back then, those moments were everything to me. When he was gone, I stopped seeing a reason to come here. I can tell she's trying not to show how much this affects her, but I can see right through it. After all, this place represents the only normal part of her childhood, and what remains of her father. And seeing it like this... Well, what do you say we fix it? Fix it? Yeah, bring this place back to what it used to be. I don't know, Snugs. It could take too much work, and I don't want to burn you with that. Hey, it's nothing. We don't have to do everything today. We can take it little by little. So, what do you say? She seems to consider it for a moment. I place my hand on her shoulder so she knows I'm being completely serious. All right, I guess we can do it. We can do an entire DIY Snoot Tube channel. Yeah, that's right. I use the universe, the in-game version of YouTube. That's right. I remembered it. We could be a power couple of content creators. Leave it all behind. But you're letting me handle the heavy stuff, okay? I don't want you getting hurt. Come on, I'm stronger than I look. She lets out a small laugh as she wipes away a tear. We both step out of the room thinking about where to start. After all, we don't have any tools and there's not much we can do. Even so, we start by removing the huge palm tree stuck on the roof. It takes some effort, but we manage. After that, we gather the debris and furniture from the floor and throw everything outside. They seem like simple tasks, but the day passes faster than we realize. We decide to stop and take a break. Bonfire! Catch it all on! The soothing sound of the waves fill the air as the sun slowly sets. The warm sand beneath us letting us forget the exhaustion. The view of this place is truly something. I turn my head toward her for a moment, but her gaze remains fixed ahead. I wonder what she's thinking. I wanted to thank you for helping me. Even though you didn't have to, you did. And I know I've said this more than once today, but really, I'm glad I got to spend this day with you. I didn't know what to expect. I was really nervous about it, and I can't remember the last time I felt as happy as I did today. Thank you for being here, even after all these years. You don't have to thank me for anything. I had a really good time with you today. Honestly. I wasn't feeling very good this morning after everything that happened yesterday. I don't want my mood to ruin this, so I wasn't sure whether to accept or not. But now the only thing I can think of is that I'm glad I did. Not just because of the things we did today, but also because I got to see you smile again. And it made it completely worth it. What kind of cheesy line was that? Oh, come on. I'm here trying to say something nice and you laugh. Fine, I won't say anymore. Sorry. She finally turns to look at me, the wind brushing through her hair, letting me see the shine in her crimson eyes. A soft smile occurs on her lip as our gazes remain locked on each other. I liked it. This morning, I was worried things wouldn't be the same. Maybe they aren't, but that doesn't mean they can't be better than before. And all we can do is try again. And for now, that's more than enough. We stay here a little while longer, watching the sunset until we finally decide it's time to leave before it gets too late. The ride back passes without any problems. I think I better get off a little earlier and buy something for dinner. She stops at the corner of the street, letting me get off while I hand the helmet back to her. Well, I guess that's it. I really had fun. Ooh, my phone. I'm sorry to stop you mid-conversation. News! Anonymous group marches for human rights. Okay. Liz. Oh. Damn it. Alright. Absolutely, just send me a message. Pretty much free time from now on. Yeah, 'cause you're unemployed, you broke bitch. Yeah, alright. She remains standing there without getting back on her motorcycle as if she wants to do something, but doesn't know how. I take a step forward, taking the initiative and wrapping my arms around her in a warm hug. It doesn't take long for her to hug me back, though this time without lifting me off the ground. I'm not sure how long we stayed like that. Maybe just a few seconds, maybe a few minutes. She gets back on her motorcycle, raises her hand in farewell. And just like that, she accelerates away, the lights of her motorcycle fading into the streets as she rides off. I turn around and walk in the opposite direction until I reach the entrance of the store. Hopefully they still have something good. Shit, what does she want? She's been insisting all damn day. What? I am the one asking the questions here. Where exactly have you been? That's none of your damn business. You got some nerve talking to me like that. Don't forget that I know where your little friend is. And I can pay him a little visit. You wouldn't want anything bad happen to him, would you? No. Good. Now listen carefully. The test subject from yesterday escaped. Somehow she survived the shot. Looks like we underestimated the progress of the formula. Didn't they ditch her body in a public place to insinuate humans killed her? So did this bitch escape the morgue? Something like that can't be left roaming the free in the city. So you know what you have to do. How am I supposed to find something like that? This city isn't exactly small, you know. Figure it out. Get you graduate from the service, one of our best agents. Use that little head of yours. She hangs up before I can say anything else. Damn it. Calm down. Remember while you're doing this. Pull something out of my pocket that I've been carefully keeping with me all day. Do it for him. I should hurry before that thing runs into. Just thinking about it is enough to make me waste no time. I get on the bike and start screeching. I step out of the store with a bag of what I bought in my hand. Am I going to get immediately attacked? There's going to be way too many coincidences if I get attacked by the goddamn nun monster. I take out the pack of cigarettes, light one as I walk down the sidewalk. The streets are unusually quiet. Wait, what if I can romance the nun monster? What if they throw me a curveball? I don't see a single vehicle around. I guess most people are already inside their homes. As I cross the street... Yeah! Spam bot, let's go. As I cross the street, some strange sounds catch my attention. They don't sound like a person, more like, God damn it. I really hope that the nun monster can be a love interest and she's like a She-Hulk werewolf, were-dino. I stop right in the middle of the street. It's hard to see whatever it is unless I get a little closer. Should I? Let's go find the spooky. Against my better judgment, I decide to take a step forward. Maybe it's an injured animal. If that's the case, I should take it back home. I think I have a first aid kit or something. A pair of yellow eyes suddenly open wide, staring directly at me. Hey there, little guy. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. Let me just help, okay? I'm just gonna take one little step forward. I don't want to scare you. Those eyes that were ground level begin to slowly rise, maybe 2 meters? I can't say for sure because at that moment it feels like my body is completely frozen. Whatever this thing is, it's definitely not a normal animal. Its claws scrape against the pavement as it moves closer and closer to me. I should run. Scream for help. How far is the nearest police station? Is it worth putting someone else at risk? All I can do is try to get there as best I can. I hope I have enough stamina to make it. The streets are empty, and even if someone heard me, what could they possibly do against this thing? My legs finally respond as I take a step back. I don't know. So many of these damn Snootverse games, there's massive dinosaurs. I don't know why he'd be surprised on a 2 meter tall, so 6 foot. That's 6 feet. That's not that tall. It's now or never. 3, 2, 1, and then I get pounced. Now, I turn around as fast as I can, run. I feel my heart pounding in my chest. Even I was surprised how fast I got through a few blocks. I've only got a few more to go. But it seems like it worked. I don't hear anything chasing me. I stop for a moment, trying to catch my breath. I think I lost it. Finally. Suddenly, something slams into my stomach, sending me flying across the pavement. I hit the ground hard. I can feel my head spinning, so I try to steady myself without much success. Was that its tail? It didn't even manage to catch up to me. I should get up. I have to, but my limbs won't respond. How hard was that hit? Come on, move. I feel an enormous weight pressing on my chest. My vision is slightly blurred, so I can't clearly make out what's in front of me. Huge claws begin to wrap around my neck, tightening with increasing force every second, stopping me from screaming. Even so, I try to break free as best I can, whether it's adrenaline or not. My hands desperately try to push it away. For a moment, it feels like I'm managing it, but something isn't right. Feel the palms of whatever heating up at an unnatural rate. I feel my skin burning under its grip. My hands begin to give out as the pain from the burns keep getting worse. No, I don't want to die like this. What's going to happen to Mom? She needs me. Must endure. I can feel her claws digging deeper and deeper into my skin, burning through the tissue layer by layer. At this rate, it'll only be a matter of time. I won't let myself break that easily. I can feel my body finally clinging to that thought. My legs finally react, delivering a strong kick to her stomach, sending her several meters across the pavement. Okay, buddy. What the fuck? Finally allowing me to get up. Is the pain I felt moments ago fading? Despite having my muscle tissue completely exposed, I managed to stay on my feet. The creature that had just cornered me moments ago now looks at me with a new caution, as if unsure. My vocal cords are completely burned, but I still keep my gaze fixed on her, waiting for the next move. Return. Must return. But instead she flees, blending back in the shadows of the night. My body finally gives in as my vision becomes more and more blurred. In the end, I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry. I failed you. Dead and won. Why did you think it would be a good idea? Excuse you? Excuse you? What? Alright. Curiosity is getting me. Let's load. Skip. Mind your own business. Alright. No, better not. Whatever's in there, I don't think it's a good idea to just walk in any alley I don't know. With everything that's been happening, lady, it's better to be cautious. I'll just keep walking and pretending I didn't hear anything. Maybe that's the smartest decision. Leaving that behind, it doesn't take long for me to reach my apartment. I start heating water for ramen while checking the messages on my phone. I really fucking hated that. That was so stupid. Messaging Rexy. Hey, did you get home safe? No, I was brutally murdered by the nun dino. And had to restart a save. Yeah, don't worry. What about you? I did too. Just wanted to make sure. Have a good night. You too. No, you're checking up on me because you know that fucking bitch is loose. Well, I'm starving and completely exhausted. No staying up late this time. Once I finish dinner, I'm going straight to sleep. Maybe a few SnootTube videos. The next day. How long is this demo? Alright, according to the directions they gave me, it should be around here. As I walk down the street toward my destination, I can't help but wonder what the place will look like. I imagine it'll be a huge building. Or maybe some kind of underground facility. I don't know. But if it's supposed to be a discreet company, then it should be something like that, right? Finally. Now let's see what this place is supposed to look like. Alright. Messages. News. Anonymous group continues adding new members. Did they just get like a picture of a bunch of cholos and then blur it so it looks like Anon from fucking Snoot Game? Is that what I'm seeing here? Or is this just like An annual meeting of the Bald White Man Society. All right. Let's contact. What's up? Aw. Call Edward. Well, it's definitely not. No. Alright. Now, to be fair, I don't really know what to expect. Without wasting any more time, I walk through the door. There are already a few people inside. Everyone seems focused on their own business and doesn't even notice someone else just walked in. I walk down the hallway until I reach the reception desk. Excuse me. The receptionist doesn't even look up from her screen as if I wasn't here to begin with. A few minutes pass in an awkward silence. I wonder if she's actually checking something on her computer, or if she's deliberately ignoring me. Hello? Excuse me, I don't mean to sound rude, but I was supposed to come here for some kind of interview? Finally, after what feels like an eternity, she responds without even looking up. You're 5 minutes late. Mr. Edward will see you shortly. In the meantime, you may sit with the others. Thank you. But I arrived right on time. I said thank you. Alright then. I walk over to one of the available seats, waiting patiently for my name to be called. Maybe I could talk to someone in the meantime. See what they know about this place. That might give me a better idea of what to expect. Or I could just wait. No need to socialize with the first stranger I see. I'm gonna talk to the guy. He seems chill. Hey man, can I ask you what you know about this place? Probably the same as you, dude. I barely remember how I got here. They didn't give you a card? Card? Nah, man, I was leaving a huge party this morning at Richie's place. You know Richie? No. You should, man. He throws one of the best parties in the city. What am I saying? You were leaving Richie's places? Oh, yeah, right. You know him? No, you were saying you were leaving there. What? No, man, I didn't say that. You literally just did. Nah, man, I think I remember if I did. Are you high or something? Oh, Mr. Snuggs, you may go in. Mr. Edward is waiting for you. I better just leave it at that. Not wasting any more time, I stand up and walk toward the door, pausing for a moment before opening it. Alright, you've got this. As I walk in, a man is already waiting behind his desk. The moment he sees me, he stands up and gives me a firm handshake. Excuse me, sir, I'm your new DEI hire. Give job. Ah, Mr. Snuggs, correct? I suppose there's no need for introductions. The sign outside my office has already given you a good idea of who I am, right? Yeah, I suppose so. Excuse me. Tensions between humans and dinos continue. They sure do. Though technically, Mr. Edward would be my father. May he rest in peace. You'll have to settle for Junior. Go ahead, son. Take a seat. You must have a few questions going through that mind of yours right now. To be honest, I was hoping you were human, not dino. Well, son, my mom had a very colorful life. But that's not why you're here. You're here for one simple reason. You're completely screwed. Why sugarcoat it? Not just legally, everything in general. Honestly, I'm surprised it took you so long for people to notice the imbalance. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it that much. I suppose most people just get used to it over time. Thought it was normal. Well, never know for sure. But it's not like those protests are going to get them anywhere. What do you mean? Isn't that the reason the minister opened one of the centers in the first place? Yeah. But if you ask me, that's the last place you should consider going. Sounds good and all, but doesn't it seem suspicious to you? An isolated place where only humans are allowed? And don't even get me started on yesterday's incident. You didn't hear this from me, but people are saying it's all some kind of campaign to turn dino citizens even more against humans. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I guess? But it's not like this place is any better right now. I barely know anything about it, and all I've been told is that I had an interview with you. Oh, right. I suppose I should have started there. Think of this as your first filter. Filter what? Now then, who's the interviewer here? There's nothing you can tell me that I haven't heard before, so let's skip to that part. The question is, why should we help you? Out of the kindness of your heart? Yeah. Wrong answer, son. Try again. Because I'm screwed? Ding ding, exactly. It's important to point that out, so we know we're on the same page. You seem like a good kid, so I'll be honest with you. What we offer here is an immediate solution to your problems. How long, you might ask? Bitch, if you make me sell Cutco knives, if this bitch pulls out a goddamn bulletin board and there's a fucking pyramid on it. Days, weeks, maybe years. Really? Nah. I'm just exaggerating. But it's not something that can be fixed overnight, you know? If it were, it'd be too easy to turn things around. Anyway, before we move forward, there's something you need to know first. Can you keep a secret? Yeah? Good. The city is changing, and not for the better. It's not just the protests. Something's happening behind the scenes. I think you've noticed that, haven't you? And this is just the beginning. It's only a matter of time before everything shifts completely. You're going to want someone backing you when that happens. That's what air is. Okay. Are better known as human evolution and innovation research. I know how it sounds, but I'm not the right person to explain it. You can already get an idea from the name. I'm just one of many partners. This isn't really an interview, it's more like an invitation. You too can be a partial owner of a beachfront property along with several other individuals. How would you like to own prime vacation real estate? Right now, there aren't many humans in this organization, mostly dinos. Yeah, you don't say. We're looking for people like you. Unlike Fang, we don't restrict your life. We want to give you the tools to keep it. You don't have a reason to trust us yet, and I understand that. But honestly, you don't really have another option, do you? I try to respond, but nothing comes to mind. He seems to notice and keeps going. It's nothing too complicated. I just need you to take a small theoretical and physical test. It's mainly to evaluate your current condition. If you're not fit, that could be a problem. I'll have you know I Sparta kicked a fucking monster several meters. Granted, it turned me into a fucking Ghost Rider and I died, but I did do that. If you're not a fit, that could be a problem. As much as I don't want to admit it, he has a point. But am I really going to put my life in the hands of people I don't know? I can't afford to be picky either. I don't have much time. Maybe I can learn more about this once I'm on the inside. Still, I can't just accept without making sure first. Mom needs me. Listen, Edward. Come on, we're on friendly terms. Just call me Ed. All right, Ed. All this sounds great and all, but the only reason I came here, more than my situation, is my mother. She's in critical condition and needs surgery as soon as possible. Say no more. I understand. That won't be a problem. We'll take care of that. I'm sure I can talk to a few partners about it if you decide to join us. And don't think you'll be doing this for free. You'll be paid depending on what you're assigned to. So there are different things I can end up doing. Something like that. So, what do you say? All right. He extends his hand, waiting for a few seconds. I finally shake it. Very good. He lets go and rummages through his drawer, pulling out what looks like a test. This is mostly a formality. It doesn't matter whether you get it right or not. But you know, protocol. He hands me a pen and sits back down. Alright, let's see. Pepita has 8 packs of apples, and yesterday she sold half of them. And what color was the parasaur that crossed her path? He was right, this test doesn't seem to matter. Most of the questions don't even make sense. Still, I try to answer as best I can, just to get it over with. Alright, I'm done. What? Did you see eeny, meeny, miny, mo to pick your answers? Hey, no judgment. That's how I got my law degree. He doesn't even look at the paper before tossing it back into the drawer. Alright, setting that aside, last but not least, someone will be waiting for you in the next room. Don't worry, she's a professional. It won't take more than 5 minutes. Sounds good, I guess it's it then. For now. We're glad to have you with us, Nugs. Trust me, it's the right decision. He gives me one last handshake before I turn to leave. Oh, one last thing. You're not to mention anything we talked about to anyone. I was supposed to keep the details vague, but I may have said too much. Bitch, that's what an NDA is for, and I did not sign that, so suck my chode. Can I count on you? I simply nod as I walk out. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend she's in the army and she knows people. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. As I enter the next room, the contrast between the two is obvious. Oh, we got a stego. Oh, sorry, I forgot to knock. It's fine. Ed said you'd be coming. Go ahead, have a seat. I'm Dr. Sarah Valmont. I'll be conducting your physical test. Alright. Don't worry, it's nothing different from what they do in schools. Just the basics. Alright, take a deep breath. She steps closer, placing her stethoscope on my chest, checking my breathing and heartbeat. She continues with a few more tests, noting everything in her notebook. Finally, she moves on to the final step, takes a blood sample. Interesting. Is something wrong? No, everything's fine. I think I have everything I need. I just need to analyze it in the lab. But aside from that, you're very healthy. Congratulations. Here you go. She pulls out a lollipop from her drawer and hands it to me. Fuck yeah, candy. Candy from strangers. Still, do you think you could come back this afternoon to pick up the results? It shouldn't take me long to analyze them. Yeah, sure. No problem, Doc. Alright. That's everything. Let me save your number. I'll text you when it's ready. I hand her my phone so she can save her number. After a few seconds, she gives it back. I turn around, wave goodbye, and leave the place. As if it knows what time it is, my stomach starts growling in protest. I am supposed to meet Liz for lunch at her apartment. I should text her, see if that's still happening. Messaging Lizzie. Hey, I just finished the interview. Are we still on? So I know if I should pick something up on the way. Hey, homie. No need to bring anything. I've got everything covered. Just hurry up and get here, or Pumpkin will eat your share. Oh, that... You keep Pumpkin away from my share. Alright, I guess that settles it. I better hurry. She wasn't kidding. In the city. Mother, please tell me, what am I supposed to do? Things have been getting complicated lately. The others expect me to have answers, but I'm lost without your guidance. Ooh. I like her vibes. I like that character design. That's pretty cool. Everything was easier when you were here. I just need a sign. Anything that can give me an idea of what to do. I try to keep my composure for everyone else. But after what happened to Aura yesterday, everyone is scared. I'm scared. Even so, I know I have to stay strong, just like you did for all of us. Everything was so much easier when you were here. But don't worry. I'll find a way to keep everything under control, no matter what it takes. I won't let your legacy fall apart, no matter what. I'll make you proud. Sister Alice, sorry to interrupt your moment. Don't worry, I was just finishing. Did something happen? It's about the supplies. This morning, during the usual inventory, I realized we won't have enough for the week. The others haven't had much success trying to get donations. If things keep going like this, I don't know how long we'll be able to keep the children here. I see. Thank you for informing me. Idiot, I told you not to open the door so hard. Bro, how am I supposed to know it would act you like that in the whole place? Butcher that. That's why I'm supposed to handle entrances. Or you'll end up scaring everyone. Yeah, whatever. Are we here for something? I forgot what for. Me too. Didn't you write it down? Is it just going to be a picture? A little, like, post-it note that says, steal a bitch? I thought you did. Gentlemen, can I help you? Oh yes, sorry for the inconvenience. My partner here tends to be a bit troublesome. Dude, stop making me look bad. In any case, we don't want to alarm you or anything. Fishface here, Victor, and my name is Nico. We work for Congress. We were just passing by, wanted to stop by for a quick visit. I thought you were here because something escaped. Let me handle this, would you? I assume you're aware of the situation in our city, right? We've been trolling to make sure everything stays under control. That's why we wanted to ask, have you noticed anything unusual lately? They expect the non-monster to return to her roots. Suspicious? No, I'm afraid not. Things have been fairly normal around here. At least. That's a relief, isn't it? Well, except for what happened to Aura. I'm still processing her loss. She was like a sister to me. I just hope she's resting in peace. If you're with the Congress, have you found those responsible for her death yet? But she's still up. I'm afraid the case is still under investigation. The people responsible haven't been found yet. But don't worry, we're already taking care of it. Maybe you can give us some details about her. Was there any place she used to go to regularly? I'm not sure. She used to spend a lot of time here, but after an accident, she decided to go her own way. Still, she lived here, but we didn't talk as much as we used to. So I don't really know what kind of people she was involved with. So I don't know. See? I see. Anything else you might remember? I'm afraid that's all. Maybe I could show you her room. You might find something useful there. That would be a big help, thank you. However, you'll have to wait a bit. It's lunchtime and we need to prepare food for the children. We can help. Okay, if you insist. Come, it's this way. Think we can eat too? Dude, seriously? What? I knock on the door a few times and wait patiently for her to answer. After a few minutes, I finally hear movement on the other side. Hey, homie. Got here earlier than I expected. I haven't even finished cooking yet. Sorry, the interview ended sooner than I expected. No, don't worry, it's fine. Go ahead, come in, make yourself comfortable. They'll be ready in a few minutes. Liz steps aside to let me in, then closes the door behind us. Pumpkin lazily hops down from her head and Oh yeah, she was sitting on her shoulder. And brushes against my leg, letting out a soft purr. Looks like someone really missed you. You think so? Mm-hmm. She's usually pretty restless. For some reason, she acts strangely calm when you're around. Maybe you should come by more often. I wouldn't mind. Anyway, you can sit on the couch while I finish. You can watch TV in the meantime. No, I'm not just gonna sit around. I'll help you. Dude, you're my guest. You're not supposed to do anything. I don't care. Come on, 4 hands are better than 2. Or however that saying goes. Dummy. Alright, I know how stubborn you can be sometimes. Think you chop the vegetables into small pieces while I finish the noodles? Sure, sounds easy enough. So, how did your interview go this morning? If you're still in one piece, I guess it wasn't that bad, right? Well, yeah, I'm not sure how to describe it. If I had to put in words, I'd say you're not to mention anything we talked about to anyone. Alright, I'm not supposed to talk about it. But if I just tell her, it's not like they'll find out, right? But what if they do? Save. Boom. What if they plant a microchip inside me? The doctor could have done it during the physical. Okay, now I'm being paranoid. Still, I don't want to put her in any kind of danger. Even if Edward doesn't seem like a bad guy, I can't say the same about his partners. Hello? Earth to Snugs, come in. Oh, sorry. Spaced out for a second. I'd say it was actually a pretty normal place. Nothing really stands out, honestly. That's why I got out earlier than I expected. They just interviewed me and said they'd call me later. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I see, that's good, right? I really hope they can help you. Yeah, me too. Even though I try to sound positive, I can't help but feel a little worried about that. So distracted that I accidentally cut myself with a knife. Ah, shit. Hey, careful! Liz grabs my hand almost immediately to check my finger, visibly worried expression on her face. It's just a small cut, nothing serious. Hmm. She leads me to the sink, turns on the water, rinsing it, then wraps a bandage on it. You need to be more careful, dude, small cut or not. These things are really sharp. Liz takes another moment, still holding my hand, examining it. I can feel her fingers curl slightly around mine, like she's afraid to let go. Oh, it's okay, I'm sorry. I'll be more careful, right? Can I continue? Liz hesitates for a moment, making that expression she gets when she's not completely sure about something. Alright. But one more accident and you're going the couch. Got it? Got it. So, besides today, has anything new happened? Yeah, you can say that. You won't believe who I ran into yesterday. Oh yeah, who? This is the test. When you mention Diane and her expression sours, we will know. She doesn't want competition. An old friend. I don't know if you remember Diane. We went to the same school. Yeah, I remember. You two used to spend a lot of time together back then. Remember you telling me she stopped talking to you after your last year. So, how did it go? Well, how should I put it? I wasn't sure at first. I think I told you the story more or less. I think I remember, yeah. Well, considering how things ended back then, I didn't know whether to go or not. But after going back and forth for a while, I thought, why not? Maybe I can finally find out what happened that time, or just see her again for old time's sake. Long story short, we talked about a lot of things, cleared some stuff up, and I'd say we're good now. I was a bit on nerves, maybe, about how things could turn out after all these years. But she said she's going to be around the city now. For a start, I'd say it wasn't bad. Sounds like your friendship was stronger than you thought, huh? Yeah, I guess so. But we'll see how things go. For now, I just want to focus on the present. You'd better. Because I think I can sell the sauce burning. Ah, shit. After a while, and thanks to working together, we finished cooking. I set the table with the utensils while she brings over the plates of cannolian. What the? All right, Google. It's time for me to learn shit. Fucking up. All right, all right, all right. Can you learn me? We're gonna learn. Cannelloni is a baked Italian pasta with large tube-shaped pasta noodles. Oh, okay. They're just really fucking huge ziti. All right. What the fuck? Huh? All right. Technical shit. Oh no. All right. Give me a second here. Huh. Huh. There we go. That was weird. My keyboard fucked up and shut off on me. And then my camera stopped for face tracking. Weird. Alright. I set the table at the big pasta. While we eat, Liz tells me a few details about her day and some stories from the bar. Even though she tries to stay upbeat, I can see the tiredness in her eyes the moment I walked in. I just hope she's not overworking herself again. Once we're done eating and completely satisfied, I gather the place while she turns on the TV. Alright, we're supposed to watch Le Passion today. I wouldn't call myself a big fan of novels, but I have to admit watching them with Liz is fun. Come on, hurry up, it's already started. Yeah, I'm coming. Leaving the dishes aside from now, she closes the curtains to see the screen better. Finally, we sit down next to each other and enjoy the show. There you are. I've been looking for you all over the party. Oh, really? I thought you were too busy with the other woman you came with. Oh, you mean Maria Valentine del Carmon? She's just a good friend. Don't lie to me. I see the way she was looking at you. While I remain here, drowning in this deep, bitter loneliness. Don't you understand, Marco Antonio Alejandro Gonzalez? Understand what, Maria Guadalupe? All this time, you were the only one who's made my heart race. But don't you notice the signs I've given you? What signs are you talking about? I've been there for you for the worst and best moments. I'm the one who supported you. Even my family opposed it. I left my hometown to come to the capital just to be here with you. All for this moment. For you to finally realize how I feel. I can't hide it anymore. I feel like my heart will burst out of my chest if I don't say it right now. Por qué, Maria? That I... Shh, say no more. I think I'm finally starting to understand what you're trying to tell me. I don't know how I could have been so blind not to realize it sooner. I wonder what he means. Shh, don't interrupt. Please forgive my foolishness. Everything you've done for me, the time we spent together, the unconditional support you've given me over the years. Yes. You did it because you... Yes. We're a great friend who truly values our friendship. No. How am I supposed to say it to you for you to finally understand? I'm in love with you, idiot. I don't understand, woman. Can you be more clear? Wow. I wonder why she has to make it so confusing. Dude, seriously? What? All this time I thought they were just good friends. The episode continues with some plot twists that, honestly, no one saw coming. Apparently, Maria had a twin sister, also named Maria. And it turns out she wasn't just a maid, but actually the owner of the company. Yeah, I got lost there too. Anyway, I think that's it. I should probably turn off now. Well, that was actually kind of fun. I didn't expect the episode to end like that. What do you think, Liz? She's gonna be passed out. Passed out. Just as I thought. She's been overworking herself again. I know you don't like talking about yourself, but I can tell when you're worried, even if you try to deflect it. I wish you could rely on me more the way I do on you. I just hope you'll be able to tell me someday. Until then, I'll be here for you. I'll make sure you don't feel alone, okay? All I can hear is the soft sound of her breathing against my shoulder. The couch isn't exactly the most comfortable place to take a nap. I know. I should carry her carefully. He's copping some side boob. I slowly pick her up from the couch, lifting her gently into my arms. I can feel her tail instinctively wrapping around my leg. It's okay, I've got you. Let me take care of you this time. I walk her to her room. I gently lay her down on the bed and cover her with a blankie. Sleep well, Liz. Just as I turn to leave, her fingers grab the edge of my sleeve. Sorry I fell asleep. Did the episode end already? Don't worry. I'll make sure to summarize it for you later over text. For now, get some rest. I'll take care of the dishes and everything else. You don't have to. I leave the room and gently close the door. I head to the kitchen to finish washing the dishes and leave everything as it was. Something catches my attention and I finish putting things in place. Small photo of Liz and Lucy when they were kids. It's hard to tell which one's which. I wonder how things changed so much between the two of them. At least back in high school, despite everything, they seem really close. And being pushed aside just like that can't be easy. Even if Liz tries to act otherwise, it's clear she cares about her sister. Even if the rumors about what Fang really is to be true, Lucy, what the hell are you involved in? So far, I haven't heard anything that gives me a reason to trust you. And even if I consider you a friend back then, I don't know if I can now. Even if you still have a sister here who truly cares about you, it'd be nice if you showed them the same. I carefully placed the photo back where it was, feeling a meow against my leg. Hey, Pump, I've got to go. Think you can make sure she stays in bed, though? The cat meows in response, so I think she understood what I said. Or she's just hungry. Either way, I make sure to fill her bowl before finally leaving the apartment. It's already getting dark, and a cold air brushes against my skin. Right then, I feel my phone vibrate. Oh yeah. Looks like it's time. I better hurry if I want to catch the last train. With my hands in my pocket, I turn around and quickly head toward the place to finally get this over with. After a 45-minute walk, I finally arrive. Strangely enough, the lights were off. Are they supposed to be expecting me? I didn't arrive late, did I? I walked all the way here. I approach the place and the door is actually unlocked, so I step inside cautiously. There's one light on, the one in Dr. Sarah's office. At least someone's here. Hey, Doc, I'm here to pick up the... I don't even get to finish my sentence before I feel a hard blow to the back of my head. God damn it. It sends me crashing face first onto the floor. You're the test subject we've been looking for. I'm calling it. Calling it. This, some bullshit. Main character bullshit. Idiot, you weren't supposed to hit him. The doctor was supposed to talk to him first and try to convince him. Oops. Yeah, whatever. This way we skip all that talking. It's faster. I swear if we get fired, I'm blaming everything on you. What's all the noise? What the hell did you two do? Don't look at me as this idiot's fault. Hey, question my methods, not my results. You're lucky he's still breathing. There aren't many humans like him, so you need to treat him carefully, understand? Yeah, whatever you say. What did you say? Nothing. That's what I thought. Well, don't just stand there. Grab his legs, I'll take the arm. The van's already waiting out back. Alright. That's the last thing I barely managed to hear before finally losing consciousness. It's cold. I guess Mom forgot to pay the bills again. It's been 3 days since she left. Now who are we dealing with? Who's this pterodactyl? I wonder if she'll be back. I'm hungry. The door suddenly slams open, the cold winter air seeping in a few seconds before it shuts again. She stumbles in, her clothes disheveled, her hair messy, and a bottle dangling between her fingers. She's finally back. I get up from the floor excitedly and rush toward her, arms outstretched, only to be met with a hard kick to the stomach that sends me to the ground. The hell are you here, brat? It's the first time I've heard her speak like that. Her tone is very different from the sweet one I'm used to. She takes a step forward toward me with an expression I've never seen before, an unmistakable disgust. Oh no, it's the nun lady. What the? Shut up. I'm tired of this farce. I'm sick of you. You're nothing but a damn burden. The only reason I had you is so I could get out of this shithole. But guess what? Your father doesn't want anything to do with you. Fucking politicians, they're all the same. Don't look at me like that. It's your fault. All your fault. You weren't good enough for me. I want you out. You're leaving right now, do you hear me? Mom, wait, what are you where are you taking me? I don't understand. What'd I do wrong? Not outside, please. I'll behave. I'll keep my mouth shut. I'm a good girl. Please, just please. Open. It's just the drink that made her say all those things. It must be a lie. Maybe I can go out for a bit and bring her something. Maybe that way she'll let me back in. But I don't have any money. My stomach growled in response. The hunger became harder to bear. Come on, Alice. You can do this. I started walking through the snow. Why is no store open? Is it because of the weather? There has to be at least one. I can't go back empty-handed, just a little more. But I can't feel my legs anymore. The snow is getting thicker and it's hard to see. I have to. I feel tired. My legs finally seem to give out, causing me to fall on the snow. It's okay if I take a short rest here, right? Just a little. When I wake up, I'll be home. It's just a bad dream. I don't feel the hunger or fatigue anymore. The snow around me wraps me in a comfort I've never felt before. Oh my. What's a young girl like you doing outside in weather like this? Don't worry, my child. You're safe now. Suddenly I wake up abruptly, my heart pounding. It takes me a moment to realize where I am. That's right, I'm okay. I'm home. Again. Lately I've been dreaming about that moment over and over again. I shouldn't worry. Everything is under control. Just breathe. I inhale and exhale slowly, trying to steady my breathing as I lay back down. There are more important things to take care of. I need to find a solution to the food problem as soon as possible. I can't afford to get distracted. They're counting on me. My eyelids grow heavier as I try to fall back asleep, but the loud thud echoes through the place, preventing me from sleeping. What was that? I quickly get out of bed, leaving my room as fast as I can. Sound like the front door. No one else should be awake at this hour. A thief, maybe? Should I call the police? I need to know what it is before I finally reach the entrance, but I stop abruptly. My eyes must be deceiving me because they show me someone I thought I had lost. Her gaze meets mine, but neither of us move. Aura? Sorry, folks, that's all for this update. There we go. Honestly, I wasn't sure where to cut it, but I think this should be the groundwork for the first story arc. I really want to thank you all for the support you've shown, truly. This game wouldn't be what it is without you. I'll be hosting an event on my Discord to celebrate in case you'd like to join. That's all from me for now. I hope you enjoyed it. See you around. Okay. God damn, this goddamn story is everywhere. Everywhere. We got just basic life shit, trying to find a goddamn job mixed with goddamn race wars, and then underground conspiracy live test subject DNA manipulation bullshit. We've been kidnapped. Both the potential love interests are intertwined. God damn, this is everywhere. At this point, I'm just invested because I want to see how it goddamn plays out. Aside from me dying, I didn't know that was going to be an option in this game. That caught me by surprise. Oh well. Yeah, Don't Bite Me. Go check it out on their itch.io. I'll be posting in the description where you can go and download and play the game yourself. And